Hello and welcome to Laurindalandia. Today I'm going to do a reading about what makes you unforgettable. You can choose your pile by following your intuition. It can be the pile that you're the most visually attracted to, or you can even ask in your mind, what is the pile for me? I do have personal readings, they are super affordable, and in my first link in the description. Hello, pile 1. So it shows this pile that says, everything that I need comes to me in its exact moment. What makes you unforgettable is almost how lucky you are, how abundant you are, how resourceful you are. It feels like anyone that is close to you kinda experiences this luck as well. You have a field around you of a lot of abundance and a lot of luckiness, of fortunate events happen when you need it the most, and people around you benefit a lot from that energy. I think spiritually you are very protected. Like, you have some powerful guardian angels here. Like, you have some powerful like spirit guides, or even if you live in God, like, you have some powerful energies here that really love you and really protect you. And the thing is, anyone that comes close to you, like there is a close friend or even like romantic relationships, anyone that is like within your proximity also benefits from that luck. And I think this is a part of what makes you unforgettable, is that these people only had luck when they were with you. Good, fortunate, random things only happen to the degree that it happened when they were with you. And it was because of you. I think like I think these are people like, the people that cannot forget you are people from your past, basically, that probably don't have more contact with you. And like, when they were with you, they were benefiting from this luck, and they were thinking, I'm just like in a good stage of life. Like, my life now is going to be all good. I finally like got over the hard times. I'm finally like being lucky. But the thing is, they didn't realize they were only being lucky because you were around them. The moment you were gone, their life became like went back to the same thing. And I think you're not like appreciated, and you did not get the recognition and the appreciation that you should have had from these people, because you brought a lot of fortune to these people. And fortune is beyond money, is like good luck, like random events that work in your favor, like things just turning out okay, even like if you don't know what you're doing. It's like, with you is going blind to a field but knowing exactly where to step on. Like, with you is not knowing what is going to happen, but knowing that everything is going to be okay, and everything is going to be almost magical and amazing. And without you, things just go wrong. Without you, they don't have the same luck. And like, I think this is a part of what makes the like you unforgettable, because for these people, like, you are almost, they're asking themselves like, ow, why does this only happen with you? What is happening here? Are you making this happen? Like, I think these people deep down, they feel like this is some sort of divine protection. But I think these people don't believe in spirituality. They probably are religious at maximum, or they are atheists. Like, they don't believe in divinity, or like having divine protection, or having like energies protected. They don't believe in that, so they cannot wrap their mind around to the fact that you are so protected, that you are so lucky. Like, you occupy their mind because they are trying to figure out, where is this luck coming from? Because your luck is without logic. Like, it's not you that is necessarily like controlling this luck. You are lucky because at the end of the day, you have a pure heart. You are a good person. You deserve this luck. I bet you also probably suffered a lot in life and you already paid like your dues. You already paid your karma. Now you are in a season of life to be lucky, for things to be easy because you already went through the hard part, right? But these people, like, they cannot forget you because they are continuously questioning how do you have the luck that you have. And I'm seeing like fairies. Yeah, I think you have a lot of your divine protection. I think you have a lot of unseen forces working in your favor. And people can't forget you because they are trying to wrap their minds around how lucky you are and how you are that lucky. Because in their mind, they're trying to, like, basically, like, I'm seeing someone looking at you and thinking, no, they did that on purpose. Like, this made this fortunate event happen on purpose because it's impossible that it was random. They just didn't tell me and they were pretending that it was random because, yes, like, they're really believing all the good things, all the random good things that happened to you and to them when they were with you. It was you behind the scenes making them happen when in reality it wasn't. Like, it is your lucky girl syndrome, it is your divine protection, right? But these people cannot wrap their mind around it. You, to these people, you are a puzzle because they are like trying to figure out where this luck is coming from and how all of these good things happened. I think also deep down, these people have a belief system that life needs to be hard, right? Deep down, unconsciously, they have a belief system that you need to suffer immensely for happiness, that you need to suffer immensely for good things, that only like you have to put in hard work between for years to be able to like get what you want. When you I think you probably had that mentality in the past, and mindset is everything, right? The way that you see the world is the way that you create your world. And probably you in the past also thought that you needed to work really hard to have an easy life. You had to work really hard, things to be easier, things to flow, to be happier. And I think you grew out of that mindset and you broke that limiting belief and you started to believe, no, like, I deserve good things just because, yes, I deserve things to be easy and flowy just because, yes, just because I'm alive. Point and final. Like, I don't need to work hard for a good life. I don't need to torture myself to get what I want. Like, things come to me easily. And I think also you having this mindset and breaking out of this mindset that you need to suffer so much to be happy, I think this also creates a lot of easiness and flow in your life. And it was not easy for you to reach this easy, flowy mindset. You really had to heal, overcome, like, you really had to look into some childhood wounds here to be able to have the life that you have now, to be able to have a life a little bit easier because nothing is ever easy. That's the thing. Another thing, what makes you unforgettable, there is one group of people here that they're trying to figure out how you brought that lock onto you because it seemed random, but another group of people here, a different group of people that cannot forget you, almost don't want to give credit for your hard work because I think you did a lot here, hard work, but it was like more in terms of healing. It was more in terms of inner work. Of course, you also worked hard, I don't know, in studying, in jobs, like, you're also a hard worker, but the unseen hard work was the hard work that you have to do to overcome limiting beliefs, to heal childhood trauma, to be a different person, to have a better life. That is the unseen hard work that a lot of people don't give appreciation to. And also, a lot of people don't value how much inner work and healing makes a difference in your life. And I think you are a proof of that, but like, people cannot wrap their minds around that concept. So they just are like, they spend so much time and energy thinking about you, and that's why you are unforgettable, because they literally spend years trying to figure you out, because to a certain degree these people also want to have that your luck. I'm hearing even some people, they want to have your life, but they have no idea how to achieve it. What makes pile one unforgettable? Something that also makes you unforgettable is that you know how to say no. You know when to say yes to things you like and no to things that you don't like. And I think like this is also something that is puzzling to people, because there is a lot of things that you say no, and I think these people have the mindset of you need to say yes to everything, like to get all the opportunities. You feel me? It's almost this greedy mindset that you need to do everything. Need to say yes to everything. You need to be everywhere at all times, because otherwise you are missing something. And these people saw you saying no to a lot of things. And the thing here is that they saw you saying no to a lot of things, and you still got more opportunities than them. And that's what is puzzling to them. They probably even judge you in the past, like, why are you not doing this or you're not doing that? Why do you say no to this job or to this opportunity or to this career? Like, are you crazy? You should have said yes. Like, and you said no because you know what you want. You know who you are. You know what you want and you know what you don't want. And I think there is a lot of wisdom in saying no, because when you say no, you have the energy to say yes, right? Because if we say yes to everything, we spread ourselves thin, and we are everywhere at once, but nowhere at the same time. Like, even we can be yeah, everywhere at once, but we lack the energy, we lack the focus, we like the strength to really do the best with that opportunity. Like, I'm even seeing here a metaphor about investments, and this can be a message for like some of you, something about investments. That is, it is wiser to put more money in like two free investments than to put in all of them when you know that the two free investments are really good. That's kind of the metaphor that I'm getting here. And this is kind of people people learning a lesson from you. And I think that what makes you unforgettable as well is that people learn this lesson from you, that yeah, quality is better than quantity. That's the lesson. That's the lesson that these people learned from you and are still learning. And this lesson of quality is better to quantity goes for almost everything in life. It's better to have like two or three friends that are really good than to have like a big social group. And again, this in a lot of contexts is seen, this is not seen. For example, it is very incentivized that you have a big social group. Even in terms of career and business, it's good to have a big network, right? And you have shown that quality is better than quantity. Like, you have shown that you don't need to have it all. You just need to have a few little good things, and you put that the all of energy into those things. Like, you water them, you garden them, like you help them grow, and that is way more sustainable than spreading yourself thin. Also, what makes you unforgettable is that you said some sort of truth to some people, like a truth about how sometimes losing is winning. Okay, I heard something that's only like for some of you, this might be okay. For example, imagine you have an ex. Like, I'm seeing someone, for example, you saying to an ex, like, this is not for everyone, this is only for like a few, even like maybe probably one. I'm seeing someone say, like, to the other person, imagine I'm you, and you are saying to your ex, like, you are losing everything and I am winning everything, because your ex is losing you, that is everything, and you are winning everything because you got yourself. Like, this type of energy of your loss, my gain, me walking away, me leaving you is your loss, my gain. You might like, you might have said this in this way, kind of to like these people, or if you did not say it, that's like how you acted. Like when you left these people, you like your life improved, like you maybe like glowed up. For some of you, even like moved countries, like you got richer, you got more beautiful, you got more intelligent, like you pursued the things that you wanted to pursue, like your life became significantly better after leaving them. And for these people, their life became worse. For the people that cannot forget you, when you left, you won, but they lost. And again, I think these people did not appreciate all the value that you brought to the table. They did not appreciate how much you brought to the table when you were with them. And when you left, they saw the truth. And this truth, hard to swallow. This is a pill hard to swallow. And I think, yeah, this is a big part of what makes it unforgettable, is that they almost going through like the stages of grief. Like your loss is almost the stages of grief. That first you go in denial, and I forget all the other stages. But these people are a bit in the like. I think they are coming out of the denial phase, and they started to accept like, oh, I should have appreciated this person. This person brought a lot. Like I should have listened to them. I should have learned from them. I should have like treated them like queens and kings. Like I should have valued so much, because they wish almost that they were still in your life to learn from you. They almost like see you as a mentor now. Like they wish that they were in your life to learn from you, to be like, bro, you got all the tricks. Tell me what to do. Like, how do you do this? How do you do that? Like, these people, they cannot forget you. Or people like that maybe made you doubt yourself, that made you feel crazy, that you were just like speaking your truth and speaking your mind, and people like, yeah, right, or that's not reality, or that's impossible, or da da. And now you prove them that that is possible, that is reality. You prove them by saying nothing and just through actions. Like you prove them that you were right and they were wrong, and now they wish they had you in their life for them to learn from you. Now they value, now that you are gone. What makes pile one unforgettable? I think you also set like strong boundaries with these people, and they know they could never go into your life, and that's, yeah, that makes you unforgettable, is the fact that there is no shot in hell that they can be with you again. Also, what makes you unforgettable is actually that you are a very like non-judgmental person. I think these people are extremely judgmental, and they are used to people being judgmental. And when they see nobody like not being judgmental, they're like, what's wrong with you? You should be like us. You should judge everyone like we do. Maybe these people are also very into gossip, and maybe you were not that into gossip. Like maybe you were not that into like talking badly about people, and these people really were. And at the time they judge you, and they're like, "Oh, what is wrong with you for like not judging other people?" Right? They almost like unconsciously they thought that you were weird at the time. Yeah, again, that quote unquote, there is something wrong with you. But now they're realizing that they were wrong. Like now they're realizing that having judgment and prejudice towards others and judging others, eh, yeah, it's just a reflection of themselves. And like it means that you are, yeah, a bad person. Not only that you're a bad person, but the way you judge others is the way you judge yourself, right? It shows insecurity. What people are realizing now, they understand you. Like now that you are gone, they understand you a bit more. And also probably time has passed, these people have matured a little bit more, right? So they have a wiser, more mature perspective. They are not understanding. They're actually very secure in yourself, and that's the reason why you don't judge others, because you don't judge yourself. And these people are not realizing that them judging others, it just shows the insecurities. These people now, before they called you weird, right? And now they see themselves as cringe. They feel like them judging others was cringe, and they are like embarrassed from that behavior, because they are realizing that them judging others was just showing their own insecurities. And at the time, they judge you for not judging, which is a very interesting perspective, I guess. But now they're realizing, wait, you were way more secure than I ever was. You were way more confident than I ever was. And I feel like embarrassed for like, yeah, like showing my insecurities like that. I think that's like something that makes you unforgettable, is the shame that people feel by the behavior that they had around you, by the person that they were when you were with them. Like that embarrassment, like imagine, is like they think about that. They think to the fact that you didn't judge people, and it triggers their embarrassment. And then they go in like a mental loop about their embarrassment. Like, why do I did that? Like, oh my god, like I was so insecure. Let's so like I'm hearing cringe. That's so cringe to the fact that I was so insecure. Not a message for many. For some, the people, a person that cannot forget you is someone that is blonde, and then a message for another person is a redhead. A tiny, small percentage of people, not everyone. Let me know down in the comments if you resonate with this message. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you like this content, subscribe. I do have personal readings, they are super affordable, and they're my first link in the description. Bye, pile 1. Hello, pile 2. So you chose this card that says, I open myself to everything that is of good, and it came in reverse. What makes you unforgettable is your boundaries towards people, is how you can make people like feel that they are your friends, or feel like very connected with you while you are keeping a distance. I think you are someone that is very wise, with very healthy boundaries, and you only open yourself up to the people that you really trust. But at the same time, people really feel connected with you. Like there is like here this dichotomy that like, for example, I think these are people that are no longer in your life and they cannot forget you, because when you were with these people felt like so connected with you. Like these people felt like they knew you. Like these people felt like they were your biggest love or your best friend. And all along, I'm seeing you, Pelto, on your side. Like all along, you were keeping a distance. Like all along, you're not opening up fully. Like all along, you never really cared about these people, but these people on the other side felt that they had you. They felt like you were in love with them. They felt that like you were obsessed with them, when in reality it was them that were in love with you and obsessed with you, but they were projecting. But yeah, like when you were in their life, these people thought they knew you in and out. They thought they knew everything about you. They thought that you guys were inseparable. They thought you never leave them. But all along, even then, you're always keeping a distance. I think you are someone that probably have a lot of like parts of yourself that you don't show people. Maybe like who you are alone, like in your room without nobody seeing, and what you do, and all your like also interests and hobbies. Like you might have a lot of things that you know and do that you don't tell people, or you only tell people when you really 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 trust them. And I think there is a lot of you that you keep hidden. And I think, imagine pile 2, I think there is something here about the fear of intimacy, not judging, normal, right? But I think there is something here that maybe it takes you a long time to be able to open up. Like it takes you a lot of trust, a lot of safety, and a lot of time to be able to fully be yourself and fully like share yourself, right? And that's valid. And I think that's super, super healthy, right? I think also you are very wise, intuitive. Like you can smell people from far away. You might also be like an agreeable person. Like maybe you don't like conflict and you're not trying to argue with people, which makes total sense. I think a lot of times arguing is just a waste of energy. So you kind of do these dance of being nice to people but not attached to them. It's like you, there are probably here people that think that they were your friend and you're not even like them, you know? Because you're a very like kind, sweet person that is not looking for trouble. You're just trying to protect yourself and mind your own business. Like you're just trying like to live your peaceful life. So probably with even like people that you don't quite like because your intuition is like signaling you. You still talk with them nice, like you're still sweet to them, and like these people, because of that they think they are so close to you, but like all along you were like, I don't like this person. But you just, you wanted to protect your peace, like you just wanted to keep peace, which total sounds super valid, right? But there is this really funny dichotomy. This really funny dichotomy, like these people, when they were with you, they really thought like you love them. Because again, I think you are a very nice, caring, loving person. I think you are a very good person at your core. And people like, imagine, you are a nice, kind, caring person. Not because you like people, it's more because it's who you are. Like you at your core, you are a nice, caring, loving person. And you're going to be like that to everyone because that's just who you are. Like it's not because you like them or you don't like them. It's just literally who you are, your authentic self, right? But people take this kindness and the niceness and loving nature and they run with it because they never seen somebody be this kind, loving and caring, and they think that's what these people think. They think that you are being this kind, loving, caring because you love them, right? But the thing, no, is because it's who you are at your core. You're gonna be like this to everyone because yeah, it's who you are. And what makes you unforgettable here, what is fascinating about this, is that when you leave these people and when they don't have access to you, these people realize that they never knew you. All along, these people thought they knew you inside out when you were with them, like uh, that you were in love with them, that you guys gonna be forever, and then you leave. And probably you also leave very out of the sudden. Probably imagine, like I'm seeing you, like seeing a person, you're like, this person is shady. Like, of course I'm gonna be nice because it's who I am, right? Like I'm loving, I'm caring. Of course I'm gonna be nice to them. But all the time you're like, okay, when is my next exit? Like all along you're just waiting for a way out because you're like, okay, this person is shady. I don't trust this person. But this person perceives you because you are so loving and nice and caring as like they thought they had you, and you live like that because all along you never trusted them, to be quite honest, but they didn't know that back then. But when you leave and you completely disappear, like out of the sudden these people are like, oh, this person never cared. Like it's like when you leave they realize that one, they didn't know you, and the two, you never cared for them that much. Like imagine, I think you care for people, but these people that really thought they had you and they could take advantage of you and you're gonna stay forever even after everything you do, they realize no. Like they realize they never had you. Like they are also like I'm getting a lot of exes on this pile. These exes that thought they had you and you thought like that you were in love with them and that you'll do anything, even if they will like take advantage of you and do a bunch of things that aren't good. I mean, also you in cheating. I'm sorry, pal, too, if this happened. I think, imagine if you had exes that cheated on you, and I'm sorry, pal, too, the trigger warning. This is very effed up. They thought they could cheat on you and that you'll forgive because they thought you were in love, like completely in love with them to the point of forgiving everything. Like they thought that you were that type of person, and when in reality you were like, we break up, bye, I'm never seeing you again, blocked. Blocked. Yeah, and when you do, like when you walk away, when you are the farthest away is when people see you better. The farthest away you are from people is when they see you more clearly, because your actions speak louder than words. There is something also about your interest of hobbies. I don't know if you do something public, because imagine, I don't know how these people know this, because I think these people don't have access to you anymore, and they are like getting to know you better from a distance. I don't know if they're still your common friends, or if you do something public, like you might be a content creator or make art, make music. Like there is here a way of expressing yourself authentically that these people, is not that they have access to you, but these people can see or hear or know for the grapevine. I'm hearing, and these people are realizing, wait, I didn't know this, like this person was interested on this, I didn't know that they had this talent, I didn't know that they do this. Like people are realizing that they actually knew nothing about you. And you are like, for these people, you are a spiral, like a never ending spiral. You are like, I'm seeing the image of Alice in Wonderland going through the rabbit hole. Yes, you are a rabbit hole, my pal number two, because you are so like interesting, interestedly like complex in the best way, like so many layers, like you almost addicting, because like it's even hard to explain. Like what I'm feeling is like there is always something new. There is always something new with you and different. Like when people talk to you, they discover, like every time they discover something they didn't know about you, and they thought they had you figure it out. They thought they knew everything. No, there is another layer. There is more. Like you are such a never ending rabbit hole that people love. People are obsessed here. Like yeah, like I think you got a lot of people that not only you are unforgettable, like people are obsessed with you, pal number two. You have a lot of energy of being famous. You probably be good, very good at being famous. I think you have that personality that people like. There is always another layer. There is always something to discover. Like there is more and always more and more and more. It never ends, and people are get obsessed with it. They want to unravel you. Will think like in their mind they think you're gonna take years, because there is always something new. I also think you are a person that is very curious in nature, and you're always growing, learning, expanding. Probably you don't like to be stagnant. Probably you don't like to be in the same place for a long time. Probably you move houses a lot, or move even cities or countries, or if not that, like you always need something new. Maybe you do like redesign your house all the time. Like you always have a new hobby, a new interest. There might be even some of you here that might be neurodivergent, like ADHD. Like there is something, always something new about you that people have no idea about, and this makes you so addicting. They cannot stop watching. That's what I'm hearing. So, yeah, for some of you, you guys probably make or something online or something for the public, because like these people are getting to know you still after you are long gone. So there's something here that's kind of public. If not public, it's like from friends to friends, you know, like probably you are the talk of the town and you don't even know. Probably like people really talk a lot about you, and like, yeah, pile two people are obsessed with you. What makes pile two unforgettable? Yeah, some of you can be singers. Easy, easy. Some of you here also might be into magic or like spirituality or witchcraft. For those of you that are this message that people are like kind of obsessed in knowing your like what you do in terms of like spells, rituals, witchcraft, or even like your view on spirituality. Like, people are obsessed with it. They find it very intriguing and very interesting. For some of you, if you make spells, people want to know your spells because they do work. Probably you have done spells that they do work, and they're like, whoa, that's so interesting. Like, what do you mean? Like, when you are with people, like when people first meet you and you are with them, they only see light about you, like light, loving, caring, and they don't see like the darkness. And by darkness, I don't mean that you are a bad person. It's not that, but your hidden side. Maybe the things, like maybe you are into the occult, or are into some things that by society means is seen as things that you shouldn't be into, like things that usually people hide, right? Like, there's something here. And even like this quote unquote darkness is just a fact that I was speaking before, that you never cared about these people to begin with, but like it really seems that you do. You feel me? Like, this is not like these darker aspects of you, like these aspects that people didn't think you had, these aspects of you that you are detached and you actually don't care, and like you focus on your things, and honestly you never like love them to the, like to that point, like this, like kind of more cold, yes, this more cold distant side to you. Like, people only see that when you are gone, really. They, at first when they meet, is only light, love, like almost unconditional love for everyone, even no matter what you do, right? No boundaries. To realize that not only you have boundaries, you have like a wall around you, like a fortress. I'm seeing like those castles that have like a water around them to like protect them and have the walls. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing you as being. Also, what makes you unforgettable is your words, your charisma, your communication style. I think you are great at communicating. Some of you here might even be writers or poets, like great with metaphors, great with painting a picture with words, like the way you say things, like your words echo in these people's minds, like your sayings or sentences of way of saying things, they pop up from time to time in these people's mind. They're like washing the dishes, and like a sentence of your, like an image of you saying something pops up in their minds, and they're like, whoa, you live rent free in their minds, sweetheart. Like, in these people's minds, after you're long gone, they cannot stop thinking about you. They are kind of obsessed, babe. Kind of obsessed. Yeah. Also, what makes you unforgettable is that you are the one that got away from many people. But the thing is, for many people, you were their soulmate, but for you, nobody was your soulmate. You feel me? For many people in the past, especially exes, they saw marriage, they saw kids and family, and you at the time were like, I'm just like vibing for the moment. Like, you at the time were like, yeah, these people is not like the person I want to get, like, they don't have like characteristics or like what I need to get married. Like, I want more. Yeah, you wanted more. And these people like saw you as everything, and you with these people, you wanted more. Whoa. Yeah, this realization for these people, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. The realization that for them you were everything, but you wanted more. And the thing is, while you were with them, they treat you like the opposite. They treat you as discardable. They treat you as, because they thought they had you for granted. That's a thing. Like, people, imagine when you were with them, they didn't see soulmate, they didn't see family, they didn't see kids. When you left, that's when they realized that, oh, that was my soulmate. That was my happy ever after. That was everything. while you all along imagine, I think at the beginning you give a shot to these people and you open your heart and you're like, hey, show me, like, prove yourself, let me see if you are really the person, like if you have what it takes for me to spend time and energy with you. And these people didn't show that. You're like, okay, I'm gonna leave because I know what I want, I know who I am, and I know what I'm looking for, and I'm not giving up, right? I'm not settling. And you left. Yeah, and that's afterward, that's when people realize, wait, you were everything. And you all along, you were always looking for more. And yeah, like what also big, what makes you unforgettable is the fact that actually you're quite more detached and distant than people realize at the beginning. And I think it's not that you are cold, it's not that you are a distant person, it's not nothing of that. I think you're actually a very heart-centered person. But the thing is, from the beginning, you knew that you didn't trust these people. Like, I think when you trust and when you have safety, you open your heart and you connect and you feel all of these big emotions, right? And you let yourself attach. But you never trusted these people. Your intuition was barking at you. Like, you knew from the beginning that you had to let go of them at some point. Let me know if you resonate with this message, if you like these readings you will like, and if you like this content, subscribe. I do have personal readings, they are super affordable, and I have a first link in description. Bye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. So it shows this card that says, in each breath, I become even more healthy. What makes you unforgettable is that you breathe life into people. People, when they are with you, is like they have a new lease on life. Like they have more energy, they have more stamina, they have more hope, they have more dreams. Like you breathe energy into people, you bring energy to people, and you're like a breath of fresh air. I'm here, I'm like literally seeing oxygen going into someone. Like you breathe so much life into people. I think you are a person that is very into like hyping up other people or like words of affirmation. Like probably you are like everyone's cheerleader. Probably you are the one that is like pointing out all of their qualities and bigging them up and complimenting them. Big on image here, you might even compliment a lot of people on their physique. Like, oh my god, you are beautiful today. Like, I love your fashion. Like, you are glowing. Your makeup is beautiful. Like, you probably are someone that really builds people up, right? Which is so beautiful because a lot of people tear people down and you build them up. And this is very unforgettable for these people because they're like, I'll never find someone that bigs me up like you do. And I connect with this and I want to cry. And I think these people feel very emotional about this because they're like, I'll never find someone like you that compliments me, that builds me up, that supports me. Like, you are structure to people. Like, you are such a rock for people. And yeah, what makes you unforgettable is that they'll never find nobody like you. They will never, like, these people really believe that there is nobody like you and there will be nobody that will build them up like you do. Because I think you are an extremely healthy person in terms of like having an healthy friends. In a sea of toxic people, you are not that healthy person that heals people, right? You'll be a great healer if you wanted to as a profession, a great healer. Like an holistic healer, you'll be great at that. Uh, but yeah, like you have a lot of healthy behaviors. Like you are healthy with your emotions. You are very mature, very wise. Like you probably like rarely project onto people. Like, of course, we all project, right? But like you are not the type of person to bring somebody down because you feel insecure. Like you are not, you're not projecting your insecurity onto people. Like, even if you feel like people are doing better than you, even if you feel like people have something that you don't have and that you want, like, even in those occasions, you will never bring someone down. You congratulate them. You like throw a party for them. Like, even when it hurts for you, you still do the right thing. Even when it's hurtful for you, even when deep down you still have those emotions of maybe a bit of jealousy or frustration, like, you can take all of those emotions and be like, hey, it's okay that I feel this way, but this person doesn't deserve that I tear them down because of that. So I'm going to deal with my insecurities on my own. And to this person, I'm going to build them up. And I think that's extremely emotionally intelligence. Yes, you have a lot of emotionally intelligence here. You are very mentally mature, emotionally mature. Like, you really try not to project onto people like your darkness. Like, you are really good at healing yourself and showing up for people in the correct right way, showing up for people like you wanted to be showed up. And I think, imagine, Powerful, you probably don't have people that do the same thing for you that you do for others. And I'm sorry, pal free, because you deserve that. And I'm so sorry. Probably, like, this is also part of the message, is like that people really know that there is nobody like you. Probably there is. Okay. Probably there is, pal free. Most likely. But probably is not a big percentage. You feel me? Probably is rare in the world, right? But yeah, like, people know that they'll never find anybody that builds them up like you do, that they'll never find anybody that it's so like big on words of affirmation, like compliments people, builds people up, like is not afraid of hyping up people. Very beautiful here. Also, you have what makes you unforgettable, and I think you have like holistics way of being healthy. Pile free usually gives me a very mindful yoga, connect with nature, and this is what I'm getting. Also, sound bowls, sound baths. Probably you have like very holistic ways of maintaining healthy, especially mentally healthy, because mentally it leads to physical. Also, like, for example, if you work out, you might like, for example, Pilates, or like slower movements, or like less pressure, slower movements. There is like small, more slow and in flow, and people, like, that makes you unforgettable because people don't find that anywhere. It's very rare for them to find that type of approach to mental health and physical health. You probably hear, like, there are some of you that might be vegetarian or vegan, or you plant your own vegetables, or you are organic. I'm also hearing gluten free. Like, there is this approach. I'm hearing also gut health. Like, gut health is mental health. Like, there is a unique approach that you have for these people to health that they never forget, because they're like pick up like tips and tricks and knowledge that they did not have before, and they're like, wait, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm hearing like orange juice for some of you, not all of you. You might have given some tip of orange juice that does something. I don't know for what it does, but like, maybe this is a tip that people took for life, and I don't know. From now on, they drink orange juice. Did I say orange? I was envisioning carrot juice. Carrot. But maybe orange juice. Like, I was also like, I was thinking of carrot. I might have said orange. But yeah, carrot juice. I'm seeing something with that. And maybe that's like I'm also seeing like green juices. And that's maybe some a trick or knowledge that you told somebody, that you can drink a carrot juice when you feel a certain way, or you can drink this type of green juice when you feel a certain way, and it heals you or it makes you feel better. Yeah, there is like this very healthy, fresh air, calm. You are like you feel like winds in a field. You know, when you are in nature, and like not like strong wind, that wind that comes by just like lightly a little bit, and you're like, oh my god, just like once, you know. I'm also seeing like wind in trees, like leaves blowing. That's you. You are that wind. And for me, wind symbolizes knowledge. So there is a lot of unique knowledge that makes you unforgettable. There is this approach to life that makes you really unforgettable. What makes my pile number 3 unforgettable? I'm hearing you got it all. You know so much. You also imagine, you might have good quality of life, you might have money, you feel me, but you are not overly materialistic. You might have a really good quality of life, but yeah, like you're not overly materialistic. Yeah, imagine what makes you unforgettable is that you change people's lives forever because you bring this way of approaching life and a new perspective that they can never once they know they can never not know, once they see they can never unsee it. I think you change, like when you cross people's life you change them forever because it is impossible to forget you. Yeah, it is impossible to forget your words, it is impossible to forget your knowledge. Like your words, your knowledge really impacts people in a deep, deep level, like in a self-structure level, in the way that they view life, in the way that they conduct life, in the way they interact with life. It changes their whole life perspective. Imagine, it's like before people meet you, I don't know, they have the dream of being the manager of a company and working this 9 to 5 and live, yeah, this very corporate lifestyle. And then they meet you and their dreams completely change. And you realize that maybe they want to go backpack. Maybe they want to connect more with nature. Maybe they want to quit their corporate job to paint or make pottery. I'm also seeing that like you change the purpose of people's lives. Like you change their whole perspective, you change their whole purpose of life in a good way, like in a way that you allow them to realize that maybe the lifestyle they are living is not the most healthy or supportive for them. And like you make them realize that, you make them question what are they chasing and why they are chasing it. You make them question, like, do I really want this lifestyle? Like, is this something that is my dream lifestyle? Is this something that is really healthy for me? Like, what are the consequences of this lifestyle, right? And it's big on materialistic things in the sense that, again, I think you can be someone that is very financially stable and you probably have money, but you don't focus too much on materialistic things. And I think this perspective, I'm not focusing too much on materialistic things, is something that is really groundbreaking for people because they probably people do care a lot about materialistic things. They probably care about brands, luxury cars, like they care about status, social status, right? And you show them this old perspective that they start to question what they are pursuing, that they start to question, like, do I really want to be a millionaire? Do I really want to have this high paying job that stresses me out, that makes me anxious, just to have money, just to have luxury cars, just to have designer? Like, do I really want this? Will this make me happy? And you change people's like purpose of life course, like their dreams change completely. And I think, imagine for the other piles, I felt like these are people that were in the past, but for this pile, these might still be people that are present in with you. Like it might be still kind of your friends or like distant friends, maybe people that you talk from time to time, right? And their life completely changed by you. Like you provided them like such a different perspective on life, and they're like, whoa. Like you make them change their whole life inside out. What makes my pile number 3 unforgettable? I'm getting hot. Why am I getting hot? Okay, I think you're also unforgettable because you are very hot. Like all of a sudden, like I got very hot. All of a sudden, my palligraphy. Okay, I'm getting it. Imagine. I think I think you are a beautiful person, but like you get even more beautiful when people get to know you, and at some point, it really it's people. They're like, whoa, you're like a goddess. Like you're already hot, right? But like the more they get to know you, the more they see your personality. They're like, oh my god, like this person is so attractive. Like not only you are beautiful physically, you are very beautiful like on the inside, your personality that makes you, and it eats people out of the sudden when they like you start to share your perspective, and they start to view the world by other eyes, and they start to think about a whole different perspective of living life, and they change their life because of that. That this is very attractive, and it hits them. That big attraction really hits him out of nowhere. It hit me out of nowhere. Like I got very hot all of a sudden. Okay, not a message for all, a message for some. Let's there is here a message for some that you are unforgettable because there is this court case that you might have lost but you moved on. Not for all, for some. Someone has not forgotten that, and I think they have not forgotten because, like, imagine it was really unfair. You should have won the court case, like, you should have won that dispute, but you handle it with a lot of grace and you moved on, and they're like they cannot forget you because they're like, whoa, I don't think I'll be capable of letting that go with so much grace and peace and moving forward. Like these people are thinking, this person is thinking, I'll hold on to this for the rest of my life, I'll seek revenge if I had to, because I think this was unfair. You should have won this dispute or court case of legality. And yeah, like it was unfair and you moved on. This is for specifically for some people. For the majority is more of this idea that life might have not been fair to you. There might be some injustice that you had to endure, but you moved on very gracefully and with a lot of, yeah, grace. Like you did not seek revenge, like you moved on. Did it hurt? Yes. Was it unfair? Very. But you moved on, and I think this makes you unforgettable people because people try to put themselves in your shoes and they're like, I'll never forget that. I'll seek revenge. I'm hearing I'll seek revenge on their family like crazy. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Pelfrey. I think this is really bad what happened. This thing that was unfair. I think it was really bad because people are seeing you like, I couldn't do that. I'll seek revenge for the rest of my life. Like I couldn't have the poise and grace that you had. What makes my pile number 3 unforgettable? What makes you unforgettable, Pelmurphy? Yeah, you are very attractive here. You're also very passionate. Like you have a lot of fire within you, but it's like this healthy balance that you don't have aggressive fire. You have like passionate, healthy fire that even though it burns really brightly, because hello, I got very hot there for a second. Um, at the same time, like imagine, is a very, it's like at the same time a wildfire that is contained, like is extremely big. This energy and this fire and this passion for life and this pursuit, but at the same time extremely contained. Like there is this beautiful balance here of you having like these big emotions, this big vision, but at the same time it's so grounded and moderate and balanced, and people find that fascinating, to the fact that you have all of these big emotions within you, that you have all this fire, but it's very healthy, very moderate and very contained, and they find that very impressive and unforgettable. Let me know down in the comments if you resonate with this message. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you like this content, subscribe. I do have personal readings, they're super affordable, and they're my first link in description. Bye, pal free.